Hello everyone. I finally got it working. The recording thing. And I still don't know where the file for it goes. Well, anyways, I had recorded something yesterday. However, it didn't work. So what happened was it didn't record the screen because I forgot to do something. So I'm gonna play a game that hopefully works. Most likely it would. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a game to play. You know, actually, Fallout New Vegas, because that was what I was playing yesterday, and yeah, that's what I had supposedly recorded. But that footage was lost because it did not actually record the screen. Well, anyways, so I've already created a character, and his name is well, you see, this beautiful man with a gigantic nose, his name is FUCKFARD. Because why the fuck not? Why not? His name shall forever be FUCKFARD. But first, I'm going to equip the knife, because it's the best thing I have equipped right now.
Hi there, sticking around. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine. Always. Until next.
It's just funny how they'll just say good.
I'm done being nice.
Good.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. What do you want? He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo. Yeah.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and He's holed up at the abandoned gas. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gang?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even say... Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
I've already killed some of the powder gangers.
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. There's always something in...
Comic content. Sunset Sour Sparillo. Exoot.
Be careful.
There we go. Confirm batch. Retention. Because my head already isn't big enough.
Hello. Howdy. Bad. You.
Sunset Sarsaparilla. Ooh, a dumpster. Scrap metal. Earnings report. I'll take that to sell because I have nothing else to. I have no else.
If you're looking for supply... Chet over at the general store can help you out.
I should also get repair up eventually. Good spring.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. My Caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran. It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a... The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your... It's why you won't... Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specific... So... Alright. Oh, sorry. I thought everybody knew already. I'm a trader. I'm a... Did you... I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance. We just end up sharing the same grave. Start with sunny smiles.
Cans. Sack. Nuka cooler. And... Ooh, biscuit. Don't mind me, I'm just taking all your stuff. Hey, sunsets, sarsaparillas. Fastest way to get money. Thank you for that money. I'm just taking all your stuff. Hey, look, a maze. Yeah, don't mind the guy just taking all your stuff that you most likely do actually need. Wish I was able to run faster. Wish I was sprinting.
Howdy.
Excuse me, I was talking to the dog.
Hi there. Sticking around good... Saying... Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another. So I might as... Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and... However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim... A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince...
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang? I was planning on sitting this one out, but let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. A general store... Be careful out there.
Okay. Hey, look, it's a pistol. 357 Magnum. Don't steal me. Don't steal me. Don't steal me, bro. Real easy.
Hey. Howdy. Too dangerous. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Jeez. want a German one. Yeah, you know what? In this series, I think I'm gonna be cheating. I am Jesus with a very, 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 very long nose. That worked. Explosives. Actually, hold on, let me just write that down. get a shovel. Please tell me I got a shovel. Shovel, 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 shovel. I did not get a shovel. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. So that's what you needed to do. Shovel. Shovel. I wish you could throw it like in Parker. 3 out of 5. Skills? Explosive skill. So I'm just gonna... Oh, crap. Well, we don't truly need this dynamite actually.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold. You made your point. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use it. If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't... Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go... Take it easy.
Okay, let me... Wait, hold on. And look, cactus. I did that. I did a thing. Yucca, yucca, yucca. Turn.
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out. Hey there.
My skin is yellow. Hey, Doc.
Welcome back. Seems like I'm not much good. I didn't see him or the men with him. You might. Your best bet would probably be.
Huh. Apparently my science is high enough.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Also in the headlines, scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. That news was brought to you by the Tops Casino. You'll dig us, baby.
So what's going on?
Yes, baby, Crosby reminding us of those
All right.
times when
I'll just wait here until you...
we have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet just as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard,
On with the
ignoring
kitchen.
those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. Moving on. Troubling news from Prem as merchants report a large presence of armed, unsavory figures patrolling the town. Residents are nowhere to be found. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
What's the plan? Are we ready?
Time to look alive. The pop. At least 6. Joe. I'll be set up. Howdy.
As though there were no tomorrow. Take me out of so when I wake
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Sure.
I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money. I owe you...
oh my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go.
Oh my god, her eyes are out of her head again. This happened yesterday. Just didn't get it on camera because, well, I didn't know how to make it work.
Be sure it's true when you say
Fix something.
it's a sin to have.
That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he? That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, I guess. Oh, hey, somebody has an RV. Cool. Oh, something.
If you break my heart, I'll die.
I wish I could introduce him.
So be sure it's true When you say I love you, it's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true when you say I love you. Because you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks hard.
Hey, look, there's Victor.
We just over a whole lot of people's words. That's
Hey, can I pickpocket it? No, I can't. Holy shit, what? It doesn't have any lips.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner.
So be sure
Happy trip.
when you say I love you.
I has pew pew. Wait, can I have
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. More news for you. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. One more story for you.
Yay!
The death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. Mojave, Mo problems. Am I right? Gonna play a song for you right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue moon.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone without a dream in my
To be honest, I have no idea if I'm going to get a copyright strike from the music.
blue moon. You knew just
Hopefully I don't, because this is my first video that I'm possibly going to upload. If I could find the
I
file.
really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon it turned to gold.
Parkour. I can move the sheep things. These aren't sheep, they're actually more like ox or something. I don't know. They're called bighorns. Because if they have large horns, it's like them.
I'm glad that business is over. Not much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident. And they were having... Sounded like they... That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exact. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take highway... Sure, the outside... There'd be caps in it for you. Be careful.
Hey. That ought to keep things settled. Keep your Wasteland critters like to move in when Sonny's not looking.
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a...
Thanks again for all your help.
...tester once. The machine burst into flames.
It's been in business for a very long time. It's probably the biggest trading outfit in California. There's a branch up in New Vegas, but it hasn't been doing so well. Word is that the big boss herself, Alice McLafferty, is coming in.
NCR sources
Yeah.
say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid.
strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected.
Until next time.
In other news, tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto, and called for a mass, quote,
Way too many strangers
return
coming
to
into town
sender.
these days.
Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Thanks again for all your help. Yeah.
Hey there.
I'm gonna take a look at that radio. That's true. I fixed a radio. Five, 6, 7 a.m. I really want to know where, hold on. Let me just check stuff. Miscellaneous. Is it just me, or do these slightly look like dogs from the little nose that they have?
That was a hell of a fight. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of great cons with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow-point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor. Take it easy now.
Wait.
You looking to buy some supplies? Can do.
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool.
Take it easy now.
My Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny. Like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Howdy.
You know what? I think I can just go keep on doing this. And I'll get infinite ammo. Resurrect. Kill. Yeah, it saves the amount of ammo I get from it. Oh, wait.
Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Howdy.
Yeah, I keep the ammo. Kill. Oh, I love doing this. It gives me all the ammo I want. I know it's not ethical, but I don't care. It's just so, it's just pretty cool how I'm able to do that. It's also pretty stupid. Really stupid. Resurrect.
There we go. Come on.
Hey, where'd Joe Cobb go? Get wrecked. Get shreked.
There we go.
Bang! Blammo! Blammo! Blam! Blammo! Blammo! Aha! Get wrecked, Joe!
Howdy. Yup.
What if I... Resurrect. Yeah, sure, don't... Just...
Howdy.
Howdy. He just jumped. Yeah. I'm feeling it. You know what? I'm feeling kind of sad about it. Resurrect. Oh, hey, I also want to tell Trudy that it's working.
Feeling thirsty? Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some cap. You're welcome. Got a special...
No. I don't... Baseball junk. that one.
Another satisfied customer. Be careful.
Get Shrek. I just wrecked your business. You have no more money. You have no more money whatsoever. You're gonna have to sell.
Howdy.
I wish that. I wonder, is Sonny able to be a follower? Oh, hey, I wanna. Hey, Pete. Dang, apparently I can't talk to people without them dying.
Tell me what's in a kiss. If your heart's not in it, we could have wedded bliss. If we'd only begin it, I'm feeling low down. You know what I'm talking about. You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out.
Before you sit down,
with no love inside it, but we set out pretty strong. Now we just can't fight it. I'm leaving today. I don't wanna argue or shy.
oh hey,
Let the blues move in, now I'm
okay,
moving
I
out.
need to. There it is.
What's the use in buying a car if you won't buy gasoline? Who we used to be, 2 under par, now we can't get on the green. I don't know where it went, but it sure went a-flying. Love's like gold that's been spent. Now there's no use of crying. Tell me, where can I go? East or west or north or due south? You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. I'm digging it.
Oh, I completed that quest.
What's the use in buying a car if you won't buy gasoline? Who we used to be, 2 under par, now we can't get on the green. I don't know where it went, but it sure went flying. Love's like dough that's been spent. Now there's no use crying. Tell me,
Good Spring
where
Cemetery.
can I go? East or west or north or due south? You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. In the shadow of the valley, I would like to settle down. Quite
come to the wrong place, traveler. Prim's dying. Quite a town we got here. Sheriff gets murdered and Deputy Beagle dragged off for ransom to the bison sting. That should bring back the tourists.
Ah! It's a sin, my darling, how I love you, because I know our love can never be. It's a sin to keep this memory of you when silence proves that you've forgotten me. The dream I built for us has stumbled, each promise broken like my heart. It's a sin, my darling, how I love you, so much in love and yet so far.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plan. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. Yeah. Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had... Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on him, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. Now, sure, that cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. Don't go...
Hey there. You come to the wrong place, Trap.
Hello there. See you.
Prim's dying.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance.
I'm just gonna...
You got any sense you're gonna need?
Move along, please. Howdy, partner. Welcome to...
Before the Powder Gangers came to town, Johnson Nash ran the local store and the Mojave Express station.
Howdy.
Hey there.
Howdy.
Hey there.
It's a sin to hell.
Just lay down your weary. Dream sweetly, dream. Dream about tomorrow instead. Sweet golden sleep.
Hey there. Howdy.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to hell alone.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you. Oh, you got sisters to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks' heart is done been broken. Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you. Yes, I do.
Ah!
I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure.
Whoa!
Come on. When you say I love you.
I don't suppose you came here... Why, yes, I'm in a bit of a... Indeed I do, good sir. And I would be thrilled to share that information with you. Well, you look to be a trustworthy source. I overheard them saying that they're on their way to Novak. If you want to... There are a lot of days... It would be so... Oh, that's just... Then I'll Please excuse me, I'm extricating myself at the moment.
I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't feel. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
You know what? I'm. Wait, hold on. Cancel save.
I have wandered many places.
So I'm just going to end it here. I've been recording for quite some time now. And anyways, hopefully I can find the file and upload this. Well, anyways, I'll see you sometime besides now.